Good evening. DZRJ 810 AM, the voice of the Philippines, proudly brings you Tuesdays with Marybeth. Be inspired and have a better outlook in life. And now, here is your host, Marybeth Nave.
All right, and good morning to everyone, Luzon, Visayas, and Mindanao, and of course the rest of the world. Yes, I am actually on board right now, and we are live right here in DZRJ 810 AM, the voice of the Philippines. Well, Philippines, I hope everyone's warm enough because it is raining, and a lot of people are asking if classes are suspended. And please keep updated or stay tuned with the news, because there are classes in certain areas that are actually suspended. So as of 7:28 this morning, we already have a couple of schools that have been suspended with the classes. So you've got a Head Start Child Development Center in Capitolian, Pasig. We've got Eton International School already, so for preschool and elementary. We've got also Flora Ilagan High School in Piñahan in QC, Headway School for Giftedness in QC, Karuhatan National School and Karuhatan West Elementary School in Valenzuela. We also have Headway School for Giftedness in QC and Santo Niño Catholic School in Taguig. Also, Teachers Village East in preschool. Also, I think I'm not quite sure if office work is actually suspended. But again, guys, just check out the news because there are a lot more updates upcoming. So there we go. Actually, today we also have a special guest. Yet she got stuck in quite heavy traffic. I think I was there for about 40 minutes just to get to the studio because, again, of course, rains are pouring and the weather is really cold. But then again, it's a beautiful rainy day. Should not tamper with your mood or anything like that. And of course, just make sure you drive safe. So we do have a guest. We will be calling her in a bit once she's settled in her office. She's actually the president of the Philippine Association of Administrators of Student Affairs, as well as the president-elect of Asia Pacific Student Services Association. So she's going to be talking to us about APSA, which is one of the organizations that will be having actually international delegation or an international conference this coming week. So that's going to be something exciting for the Philippines because we're going to be bringing in again foreign either student and speakers as well. So actually for the past week, we've been talking about, Philippine tourism and how our country can actually be a hub for either Philippine foreign retirees and also OFWs who are actually, been growing up in some other country in the US or some other country in the world, and they want to come back and migrate here and retire here. Also, we've been talking about a lot of making the Philippines a hub of tourism. So for those foreign individuals who'd like to, make the Philippines their home, or probably just welcome back businesses or international businesses and bring and open a lot of opportunities here in our home country. Actually, there have been a lot of talks. I've been also hosting a lot of the events for the past week, and it's just amazing how much opportunities are there for our foreign, or rather our Filipino citizens to actually just find opportunities in the Philippines. They don't have to go stay away from their families and find opportunities abroad. Although I'm not saying it's bad. A lot of people seek better opportunities abroad, but we're trying to make our home country a hub for a lot of opportunities. May it be a home for those of individuals who want to retire from the workplace, or for those who just want to have business here in our country. So again, there we go. We're just waiting for, again, our amazing guest. She will be talking more about the upcoming, or rather, she'll be talking about their organization and, of course, the event that they're actually doing this coming week. So again, before anything else, it's great to be here in the studio early in the morning. I'm usually, actually, you hear me at night, 9 to 10 p.m. But right now I'm here 9 to 10 a.m. And it's great seeing everyone. I love the staff here in DZRJ. They're just so welcoming. This is why I love going to the studio. I guess a lot of people do ask, oh, why do you keep doing what you're doing? And I've been telling everyone because I love it. I love the environment. I love what I do. It's really more of information, sharing the news and updates and stories to a lot of you who are interested, and also actually those of you who'd like to share your stories with me to share to the rest of the world. So guys, if you'd want to join in our conversation today, you can contact our studio at 895-4460. Again, that's 895-4460. Or you could also contact us at 895-4244. Again, that's 895-4244. Or you know what, if you're a bit shy because you don't want to be heard live in the radio, you could actually just text me at 0916-6136-581. Okay, that's 0916-6136-581. So there you go. Those are the numbers to text or call if you'd want to send me the stories you want to share to the rest of the world. The stories that I'm actually asking, or anything inspiring, anything that you've come from a difficult position and you were able to overcome it, or if you actually have any questions regarding jobs or careers, that's something I'd love to talk to you about. Not necessarily me solving it for you, but we could just talk about it and hope to see that you'll be clearer, or you've got a better outlook right after that. Okay, so aside from that, guys, you could also follow us on Twitter. We've got a Twitter page that's www.twitter.com/DZRJ810AM. Or you know what, please like us on Facebook and we will love you back. So that's www.facebook.com/DZRJ810AM. So there you go. All right, so in the meantime, we are waiting for our special guest to actually be safe in her office, settle down, and we'll give her a call. Actually, I'd like to do a bit of recap. Last time I started boarding this program last Tuesday, we talked about a lot of the first time to do something fun or adventurous, and we covered a lot. And in fact, I got a lot of email and messages from you guys. So thank you for that to all those who texted in and messaged and emailed. I really enjoyed reading your first time stories. Some of you just went on bungee jumping for the first time, jumped out of a plane for the first time. I gave you guys also updates, the first dog that was ever launched into outer space. That's actually Laika. And, but it never survived. So it didn't come back. Although there were a couple of animals that were also sent out into outer space that they were able to recover immediately after. So it was fun reading those first times. And like what I shared to my students, the bucket list that I mentioned to everyone on air last week, it's more of what have you guys done? You want to write down the things that you want to do before you actually move on to the next world or universe or whatever you'd want to consider it. But anyway, let me read a couple of first times, and it's fun to always share something new to the listeners. So, okay, here you go. We've got Lena of Quezon City. Just wanted to share that my first time to actually drive a car manual was when I was 18 years old, and I crashed it at the park. Thank goodness I did not hit anybody. Oh, good for you, Lena. I mean, thank goodness you didn't also hit anyone. But she had fun crashing the car. But of course, it wasn't fun to be grounded for 2 weeks. So she said her lesson for this particular story is that, of course, you can be daring and adventurous, but make sure that you can also face the consequences of all your actions. So that's from Lena of Quezon City. Okay, we've got also another text from JC. JC of Makati actually said that my first time to actually drink beer, I found out that I actually am allergic to it. I downed a bottle of beer, turned red, and got knocked unconscious. So they had to rush me to the hospital. And good thing that they They drained me of the alcohol by making me drink loads and loads of water when I was awake. And ever since then, never drank beer. One thing I realized, my parents are so happy that their son is actually cannot drink or cannot get drunk ever. Okay, thank you, JC. All right, now we've also got a Stephanie of Makati actually also mentioned that her first time to actually go out of the country, she realized that it's really important to represent the Philippines in a very professional way, because no matter what kind of foreigner you meet, one wrong impression would also be an impression of the entire country. So this is what she realized when she went to Hong Kong and Japan. All right. Thank you, Stephanie, for that. All right, guys. So if you'd like to email me your stories, again, it has to be anything like inspiring or some crazy stunt that you did. You could always email it to me at marybethnave@yahoo.com. So again, just to clarify the spelling, that's MARYBETHNAVE @yahoo.com. You guys can also follow me on Twitter. I've got a Twitter account, and hopefully I get to check that online. So again, guys, so if you have anything you want to share or any realizations or lessons, please do email or text in. Okay,